team, I'm Crystal, and this is Lift number 2. If you're new to my Lift program, welcome. Lift is my low-impact functional training program designed for anyone and everyone, regardless of fitness level, because it can be modified for what you need today. Today, all you need for your workout is a set of dumbbells, and for reference, I'll be using 10 pounds. Let's take a look at our workout plan. So our workout plan today, we have 3 stations. Station 1 and Station 2 have an identical formula, while Station 3 is just a little different. So for Station 1 and 2, we're going to perform 60 seconds of each listed exercise. Once we get through the entire list, we'll repeat that list one more time for a total of 2 rounds through. Station 3 will perform 60 seconds of each listed exercise, and then we're going to cut that in half, performing 30 seconds of each. That way we're removing duration as the body starts to fatigue, so we can maintain intensity levels all the way to the finish line. We'll receive 60 seconds of recovery in between stations to allow our heart rate to fully reset and then set us up for success in that next block of work. Our exercises for today: Station 1, we have body squats, push-ups, dumbbell dead rows, lateral lunges, and wide mountain climbers. Station 2, we have dumbbell alternating chest presses, step lunges, walkouts, bolts, and bridges with twists. And Station 3, we have bicycle crunches, planks, and dumbbell shootouts. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with body squats, team. Feet wider than the hips, toes slightly pointed out, and let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So the elbows come forward of the knees as the hips sink back and down, and the knees go wide. Every body squat, we're just trying to get the hips to the knee line or below. And if that's a little too deep for you, you can hang out up here, but still keeping our chest up and pushing into the heels as we lower and as we lift. Every rep, we sink a little lower, we squeeze a little deeper, and that's going to activate more muscle fibers, and that's going to accelerate our results. In 10 seconds, switching to push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and switch. So we're going to come down, chest to floor, arms wide, bring the hands in tight, push the ground away. Lowering the chest, elbow crease or below. And we can do this on the knees, or we can come up onto the toes. So whatever feels right for your body today. Halfway. So 60 seconds, it's a long time. If you need a break, shake it out in a child's pose and then come back, because we want quality reps. And we're not sacrificing quality for speed. In 10 seconds, dumbbell dead rows. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Stand up, grab your dumbbells, feet under the hips, and we're going to tip forward, elbows slide past the ribs, push out, stand up, hips sink back, squeeze the upper back, push out, stand tall. And once you got technique, start to add the speed, but maintaining long, strong spine, big squeeze through the back. More than half, team. And it's so delicious every time you pull it in, right? Yeah, feel that warmth and know that's the change you're looking for. 10 seconds, switching to lateral lunges. 3, 2, 1, switch. Dumbbells down, start in the middle of the mat, and we're gonna big step out. Toes point to me, hips sink back and down. And the heels are parallel as we move side to side. So if you wanna make it more challenging, bigger steps. And if you wanna make it less challenging, smaller steps. And we're still getting same muscular benefits. We've just changed intensity. Every time we step in, pushing out of the side of the foot. So the abductors, the side glutes, join the work. In 10 seconds, wide mountain climbers, coming down to the earth. 3, 2, 1, switch. Our wrists under our shoulders, and we're gonna bring the knee outside the elbow, alternating sides. So you can hang out on the knees or up onto the toes, gang. But no matter where you are, leaning forward as you push into your palms. And we're starting to wake up, and we start to lean in further for more muscular activation and a deeper burn. And if you need less, you can drop back, you can take a break, but rejoin when you're ready. Your workout, your options. In 10 seconds, back to the top, and we're gonna do it all one more time. Starting with body squats. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Come on up. Take your time. So if you need more break, take it. Set up for success. All the way down, all the way up. So what tends to happen as we get tired, we start to put more weight into the front of the foot, and then it starts to load the shins inappropriately. By sinking into the heels, pushing the hips back and down, more activation, where we get reward. And if you want a speed burst, guys, you can start to move faster, but only for as long as you can maintain quality in the squat. Otherwise, focus on range, focus on technique. 10 seconds. Switch into push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. So knees or toes. Pick your poison. Lean forward, big brace for the belly. Elbows go wide and behind the shoulders. So often, I see this. That's not what we're doing, guys. Lean in, all the way down, all the way up. And when you need a break, shake out the arms, reset the body, and then check back in. More than half. Never easy. Wasn't designed to be. Designed to challenge you. Designed to change you. And without the challenge, there is no change. In 10 seconds, dumbbell dead rows. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Come on up. All right, plant to the feet, shoulders back and down, belly tight. Lean in, pull, push, rise. Every time we stand, the hips stack under the ribs, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the belly. The hips sink back, guys. Feel the difference. When you push the hips further behind, the warmth and activation that makes through the posterior chain. More than half. The ocean. Come on. And you gotta smile, right? 10 seconds. lateral lunges. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. You know it. Whatever you need here. But we're moving side to side. We're staying in that frontal plane. And we have a big push through the heel and the side of the foot as we step in. And if you got to reduce, you're still with me. Sinking the hips back. Knee comes towards the center of the toes. Halfway. And you are a rock star. So can you give me a little more push? A little more distance. Because all these small adjustments lead to big differences in 10 seconds. Wide mountain climbers, guys. 3, 2, 1. Come on now. Wrists under the shoulders, knees or toes. Squeeze the belly, lean in. Big drive through the knee. And we squeeze the abs as hard as we can to stabilize the hips as we perform that knee drive. And it is so delicious. So as we get tired, I start to see this. Nope, not today. If you have to drop, drop. We're still leaning forward. We're still bracing tight. 30 seconds left, and then we get our first designated recovery. So earn it by working harder now, by pushing through the excuses and the fatigue. 10 on the clock. Yes, you can. Bigger, better, stronger. 3, 2, 1, done. Grab your water. You earned it. 60 seconds. Brings the heart rate down before the next big push. So when we come back, same but different. 60 seconds. Dumbbell alt chest press. Step lunges. Walkouts. Bolts. Bridges with twists. 2 rounds. And then another break. So when you're ready, we're going to start with dumbbell alt chest press. No rush. You still have 30 seconds remaining of your break. All right, guys, so we're going to start in our supine position. Feet press into the earth. Bend the knees, wrists over the shoulders. 10 seconds, and I'll count you in. Shoulders down away from the ears. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're going to lower the elbow towards the floor, and then we're going to push the dumbbell back towards the ceiling. Alternating sides. At the bottom of the chest press, the elbow makes a straight line to the shoulder. It also makes a straight line to the wrist. So what tends to happen is the dumbbell either collapses in or out. Maintain this nice alignment for more activation through our target areas. And that's how we burn more calories for the work we were gonna do anyways.
I won't stop till I get what I want. Stop, won't stop. I won't stop.
More than half again. Big push. Back presses actively into the earth. So the tension stays where we need it, where we want it. In 10 seconds, we're gonna stand up for step lunges. 3, 2, 1. All right, so come on up, put the dumbbells down, under the back of the mat, feet about shoulder distance or hip distance apart. From here, we're gonna take a big step out to 90 degrees, chest is up. We're gonna push out of this front heel, stepping back in, and we're just gonna alternate sides. So if this is too much for you, smaller steps, smaller draws, but we're still squeezing the belly to stabilize the hips, and we're still leaning back as we step forward so that we keep the tension in those target areas and get better results. So the knee never touches the ground. Maintain that control. More muscular activation. More reward. Woo! And it is so yummy. In 10 seconds, gang, we're gonna switch to walkouts. 3, 2, 1. Feet, shoulder distance apart. We're gonna reach high, touch the toes. Keeping the legs as straight as possible, walk the hands out. If you can do a push-up, do the push-up. Walk in, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Stand tall, stacking the hips under the ribs. So we have a lot of options. If you need to bend the knees, bend them. If you need to do the push-up on your knees, that's fine. And if the push-up just isn't for you, we can take the push-up out completely. Just brace the belly, hold the plank for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then walk back in. So a lot of ways we can change this for what we need for our workout today. Just like an earthquake. In 10 seconds, switching to bolts. 3, 2, 1. All right, check this out, guys. Starting on the knees. Hands wide, lean in, push back. Explode forward into a plank. Hips go back, hips go forward. We can make this more challenging by popping up onto the toes and then keeping the knees about 1/8 of an inch away from the ground as we sink the hips back to load and engage the quads. Woo! And what that does, it just gives us the benefit of full body integration as well as high metabolic demand. More than half. In 10 seconds, switching a bridge with twist. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna start supine position. Plant the feet. From here, reaching over and across. The opposite shoulder squeezing the booty at the top. Come all the way down. Alternate sides. So maybe you're down here. Maybe you don't lift that high. That's okay. But we're reaching through the fingertips. We're digging into the heels. And we're looking where we're reaching. Because that's going to create more accentuation and strength through our spine. More than half. And I gotta know, are you breathing heavy yet? You should be. That means you're working hard. All right, gang, in 10 seconds, we're gonna start it all over again. Dumbbell alternating chest press. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Grab your dumbbells, plant the feet, press over the shoulders, squeeze the belly, push the back into the ground, and then alternate sides. All right, so here's the deal. We want more, right? Always. So as you push away, squeeze through the chest and pecs. Almost like you're pushing that dumbbell all the way through the ceiling. Feel the difference that makes. So good. So delicious. And it works. Because this is the type of training that your body needs, that your body wants. Not to be stronger in the workout, but to be stronger for real life. In 10 seconds, switching to step lunges. Couple more. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Dumbbells down, stand up, back of the mat, feet under the shoulders. Big step out. If you need more break time, take it. And if not, we're right in. And we can bring the arms with us. Opposite arm comes forward as the leg steps forward. And that's just gonna increase calories burned because we're using more muscles and we're using more body parts. Woo! If you start to lose form, slow it down. Quality over speed. Quality over quantity. And we're more than half. Like an earthquake. Bigger push. And if you got it, You can add the cardio kick or not. In 10 seconds, walk out, team. 3, 2, 1. Feet under the shoulders. Reach high, touch low. Walk out long and strong. Big push-up or not. Walk back in, push into the heels, reach for the ceiling, and repeat. And if you need less, that's cool. But we're moving, we're grooving, and we're building happier, healthier bodies together. Halfway. What to do, what to say, but come on, bigger push, bigger reach. The more effort you put in, the more you get out. Every time. In 10 seconds, switching to bolts. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Knees or toes. Wrists about shoulder distance, maybe slightly wider. Load, explode. So pushing the hips back is the load phase, building strength. Exploding forward is our power phase. So feel that difference. And if you want a little more kick, pop it onto the toes. And if you want speed, you can add it. Or not. Halfway. Your workout, your reward. How hard can you work now to build, to strengthen, to get fit really fast? In 10 seconds, bridge with twist, guys. Come on, push through. Give me a little more. Come on, you versus you. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Come on, plant the feet. When you're ready, reach, lift, and squeeze. Pushing the feet deeper into the ground. Every single rep. Because the feet shouldn't lift. We're pushing into the toes. We're pushing into the heels to get more strength into our back. Halfway, guys. 30 on. And then we get 60 seconds of recovery. Can you work harder for this final 30? Can you reach just a little further? Can you squeeze just a little deeper? Come on. Yes, you can. Because this is not the time to step out. This is the time to step it up. 10 on the clock. Couple more reps. 3, 2, 1. Hold, yes. Awesome. 60 seconds to rest. One more station, right? All core work. And we gotta smile about that. So what we got? 60 seconds each exercise. Then we cut it in half. Because I know you're tired. And I want you to maintain intensity to remove just a little bit of duration. So we can make it to the finish line. Sound good? Our exercises. Bicycle crunches, planks, dumbbell shootouts. You only need 1 dumbbell. When you're ready, we're gonna start with bicycle crunch. So supine position, but this time, fingertips, side of the temple, elbows open wide. Not behind the neck, guys. Right here. Feel that difference in opening the chest. Legs 90 degrees, 10 seconds. I'm gonna show you a couple different options. And we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, so level 1, the legs stay at 90 degrees. And we're just lifting and lowering as we rotate through the center of the chest. Level 2, one leg extends to 45 degrees. And the chest turns towards the leg that's 90. Still maintaining this really strong twist so we can get the anterior core and the obliques fired up. So if this option's too much, if the first option becomes too much, we can drop back by taking the upper body out of it, and we're still getting some really nice activation through the lower abs and the hips, even if we hang here. So a lot of different ways to keep you in the game, right? Because we don't quit in the fourth quarter. Let's go. 10 seconds, and we're gonna switch to a plank. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees. Come on up, turn over. Prone position, wrists under the shoulders. Knees or toes, guys, that we're leaning forward. Squeeze the belly tight, long spine. So if this becomes too much for your wrists, we can maintain the same muscular benefits, but we can take the impact out of the wrists by turning this into a hover, and then we're just stacking the elbows under the shoulders. We're finding support in the forearms, but we're still leaning forward, pushing out of all 10 toes, and we're more than halfway. Can you push just a little further forward? Can you squeeze a little deeper? Yeah, 10 seconds. Dumbbell shootouts. A little more. Feel the power. Feel the strength. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. One dumbbell. Put it between the palms. Start the knees over the hips. And we're gonna extend everything to 45 degrees. And then pull in really tight. The shoulders stay lifted from the ground the entire time. So we're actively pushing our ribs down towards our hips for more engagement and strength through our belly. Can you keep up, baby? Come on. And we're exploding through the toes. We're exploding through the shoulders. More than half. Feel that power radiate through your entire being. And give me just a little more effort. Just a little more push. And a whole lot more pull. Come on. This is how we shape and toe. In 10 seconds, or do it all one more time, but we're gonna cut it in half, starting with bicycle crunches. 3, 2, 1, dumbbell down. Whatever option is right for you, go into it. And maybe you're struggling. This is cool. Still working. Still with me. What do you need? What does 100% look like? Because we are halfway. Come on, push. In 10 seconds, switch into plank. Little more twist. 3, 2, 1, plank. Knees or toes. 30 seconds to get it done. Fingertips, spread them wide. Push into the palm. Lean in a little further. Can you keep up? Halfway. And the answer is yes. Come on. 10 seconds. Dumbbell shootouts. All the way to the finish. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Come on. Final 30 seconds. Anything you got in your gas tank, this is the time. All the way out. All the way in. You versus you. How strong can you be? How bad do you want it? And how hard are you really willing to work for it? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Finish it, guys. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Done. 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 That is lift number 2, guys. Awesome job. Not only showing up today, but showing out today. Because that's what it's about. You versus you. Every time you come to class, every time you push play, and that's what's gonna build sustainable results, because we use science to program the workouts, and we know it works because science tells us that. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you cool down, and until I see you again, have an active, have a healthy day.